Welcome, race fans, to the Daytona International Speedway as we are getting ready for dual race number 1 here at the Daytona International Speedway. We're getting ready to set the field for the Daytona 500. Ellie Rain, who's on the pole right now, she will start from the pole unless she has an engine problem. And that's because of the newest rule in the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 13, where here at Daytona and at Talladega, the races will be run with no damage. So that way, if there is an accident, not only will the person get a shot at still winning the race if they can come back, but there won't be any damaged lap cars that can ruin races or cause wrecks. So with that being said, it's going to be Allie Rain and Nathan Ormond on the front row for this first dual race. Let's go trackside and get the ceremonies.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Vice President of Business Transformation and Operations for BRP and the Can-Am brand, Martin Soucy.
Driver, start your engine!
And there we go. The engines are fired here at Daytona. These drivers going to pull off on to victory lane. Onto the racetrack. Uh-oh, a problem in the back for what looks to be the number 9 of Jovan Anderson. Jovan Anderson seems to have an issue here as we are going to now look at the starting lineup for dual race number 1 here. Should be coming across your screen by now. An issue for Jovan Anderson is not going to be good. We'll have to see if that number 9 can get onto the racetrack and start logging laps. If not, then it looks like Jovan will be starting dead last in the Daytona 500. Or, yeah, no, second to last, 37th. He'll start 37th if he cannot get his car going. As the starting grid still comes across the screen, I don't know, could be or it could be done, who knows. I do this after I do the race, post-editing. down the back straightaway. Ali Rain had a very, very fast race car for qualifying. So we'll see if that can transfer over to the race. Laura Chung, Charles Sanford, row 2. Matthew Rodriguez, a couple of rookies coming up here as well. We saw the fun racing that happened during the Busch Clash just last night. And we're going to see if that's going to happen today. We were supposed to have, I think it was 19 cars in the dual race. We'll see if the 9 car is still on pit road as they come off turn number 4 to get the green flag here in the Can-Am Duel number 1. Pace car ducks in. They're going to come through the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Daytona. As these cars build momentum, shift up through the gears. Outside lane trying to fight, but here comes Matthew Rodriguez on the very inside. They're going 4 wide in the back already. We should be able to hold it. We'll see as they come off of turn number 4. Down the straightaway, coming to lead the first lap. It looks like it's going to be Ali Rain. Remember, with no damage. Yep, there they go. In the back, we've already got a big wreck. Oh, and the Penske cars get slammed up into the wall as well. Big time accident for these drivers. The caution is out. The 9 car is still on pit road. And we are trying to get a race back to the line. It's being led by Matthew Rodriguez in that number 66. Coming to the caution flag, our first real test of the no damage cars. Caution is out. See RJ Bishop, Bobby Frazier, Charles Sanford, Charles Buxton, Cole Deaver, Dylan Young had to go back to pit lane, and so did Stephen Colin. Dylan Poteet, Samet Ozkin up here as these cars try to get back in line to catch the pace car. As these cars catch up with the pace car on lap 3 of 20. Let's go back, take a look, and see at what happened to bring out the caution for the first time in dual race number 1. So right up here, the 3 car gets turned up into the 15. The 31 car gets turned up into the 99. And then all heck breaks loose as the 12 then turns the 3 and the 15 down towards the inside of the racetrack. And then as the 12 car comes up, gets turned by his own teammate up into the 31 and up onto the outside wall. The caution already out at this point. As you see the cars slide down off the embankment, the 3 car then runs into the 42. Thank God there's once again no caution flags, and then it kind of gets stuck on the embankment here. Some of them do anyways. So this is what happens to bring out the first caution of the day here at the Can-Am Duels at Daytona. Let's go back up for the restart. We are back here at the Daytona International Speedway as we are getting ready to resume dual race number 1. It turns out to be a camshaft mechanical issue for the number 9 team, and Jovan Anderson will officially start the Daytona 500 from the 37th position. Meanwhile, Dylan Young and the 31 of Stephen Colin are officially 1 lap down after being towed back to pit road because of some mechanical issues as well, but they seem to have got that repaired and are back out, only falling 1 lap down. Your top 10 as we're getting ready to come to green: Matthew Rodriguez, Laura Chung, Daniel Voiles, William Brock, James Moore, Reggie Fogelman, Ali Rain, Cody Lamas, Nick Gunther, and Samet Ozkin. Here we go. The pace car is going to dive off on the pit road right now. There it goes. Getting ready at the Geico restart zone. Matthew Rodriguez brings us back under the green flag. Now, as said before, with no damage, the 2 and the 31 car should be up to speed. So we shouldn't see any slow issues with them. We'll see if these cars can use the 31 and or the 2 as a pick in this front pack. 14 laps to go on the restart here. 14 to go. Now look at them going through the outside here. The 2 car holding his own, but Matthew Rodriguez also holding his own on the outside. Coming to the line, it will be Matthew Rodriguez still just inches over the 2 car. Laura Chung officially trying to push the 66 clear of the 2 car. But we got to watch out for the 47 on the inside line there, as he could try to potentially take the lead away. Matthew Rodriguez is now clear of the entire pack as they are going 3 wide. Oh, they're going potentially 4 wide here again. Through the tri-oval, keeping an eye on it back here. Ali Rain, a pole sitter. Still 4 wide. Samet Ozkin on the inside line there. Watching him go down the back straightaway here. Matthew Rodriguez trying to secure the 3rd spot. Remember that no matter where these guys finish, it will be where they start, aside from the 14 car. These guys have settled it back down to 3 wide for right now. Cole Deaver, we saw him have a very strong car in the Busch Clash. Deaver now trying to take the lead away from Matthew Rodriguez, and it looks like he'll get it done. Can he slide up in front of the 66 car? He's going to. It's going to allow the 12, who was just recently involved in this accident, to try to get a run on the inside. Dylan Poteet trying to come up here as well. The 12 is not clear of the 3 of Cole Deaver. 10 laps to go in dual race number 1. Wow, that was very, very close. They're saying that the 12 and the 12 and the 3 tied for that lap. You've got Cody Lamas on the inside trying to push the 12. We've got Matthew Rodriguez in second on the outside lane trying to push the 3. And then we've got a 3rd lane on the very bottom. Right up through, coming through the tri-oval here, Dylan Young. Oh, excuse me, that's not Dylan Young, that's Cole Deaver. Dylan Young's a lap down on the outside lane there. Cole Deaver leads the lap again. A very close run. 5/1000th of a second that time. And it looks like RJ is going to maybe be pushed to the lead. Nope, maybe not. Still fighting back on the outside. Cole Deaver cannot get pushed clear. Look at him coming off the corner. Oh, now they're going to go 3 wide for the lead here. Cody Lamas trying to stick his nose in it. Champion of Season 12, Cody Lamas, trying to stick his nose into the battle for the lead. And they are 3 wide exiting turn 2 down the back straightaway. Back straightaway. But watch that 3 car get a hell of a push. Cody Lamas losing ground now. Now it's back to 2 wide for the race lead. Side by side battle for first place. It looks like it's now going to go to RJ Bishop, who almost cleared the 3 but couldn't quite clear them. RJ trying to block 2 lanes of traffic here as it's just getting closer and closer. 7 laps to go. All these cars trying to find a way to get up to the front. RJ Bishop now clear. Going 3 wide for second place. He's going to stay to the outside here. And the 11's going to challenge now to the inside. And so is the 48 once again. Coming to the line on the outside. I believe the 11 car led that lap with 6 laps to go. Cody Lamas trying the inside lane. The 12 car, the 11 might get the 11 might get clear. They're almost 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 here. 12 car once again trying the outside lane. Cody Lamas just does not have a good enough just does not have a good enough push. Samet Ozkin will take the lead now, coming to 5 laps to go. Five to go in the first dual race. Now, Nick Gunther, he's going to try to outlast the 11 car. He's to his inside, but we'll see what kind of a push he can get. The 11 car looks to be clear once again. The 11 car might try to go to the inside and block the 21 car, and it looks like he will do that. The RFK Racing cars back or nose to tail in that middle line there, but we'll see if it's going to be enough as the 11 car still leading. Nick Gunther trying to secure second place here. He might be able to do it coming through the corner. Gunther for Wood Brothers Racing. Cody Lamas there too. To the outside, the 21 car goes. He should be clear for second place, and he is. But not quite to the back bumper. Look at the race behind him. Look at the 3 wide. 3 laps to go. 3 laps being held up by the flagman here. The top 2 have broken away from the pack. We'll see if Gunther's going to go to the inside of the 11. He's going to make the move in the middle of the corner. He's got no real help behind him right now. The 20 is going to go to the outside to provide the help for the 11. Never mind. He's going to try to come back down to block the 62, who's trying to fight to keep his original third spot qualifying. Now the 20 car is going to be able to help the 21 car. Oh, look at the 62 going to challenge 3 wide to the inside. Our pole sitter, Allie Rain, coming back. Charles Sanford, who stayed in the back most of this race, is now trying to challenge up for the front. We're keeping an eye on Nick Gunther, though. Gunther, he's trying to stay in the outside groove as the 62 of Daniel Voiles is going to take the lead now out of turn number 2 with 2 laps to go. But look at the outside. That is the number 20 car. That's rookie Reggie Fogelman. He's trying to get up here. Now here comes our pole sitter. Oops. Our pole sitter back on the inside there with another rookie. That's Bobby Frazier. These guys are coming to the white flag this time. White flag. 1 lap to go here in dual race number 1. The 482 car is going to try to go to the inside. He's being pushed by the lapped car of Dylan Young. Well, I don't think he quite got it clear. Side by side, the lapped car of Dylan Young could play dividends. But the outside lane tends to get a good run as they're coming off the corner, coming to the checkered flag. 3 by 3 at the line. It's going to be Daniel Voiles winning dual race number 1, therefore keeping his originally qualified 3rd position. Which is funny to say because I've never seen anyone who qualified 3rd actually go out and win the race to keep their 3rd starting spot. There will be no burnouts. There will be no going to victory lane. At least he will after the 2nd race is over with. But Voiles wins dual race number 1. As these cars slow down, still 3 by 3. Looks like Voiles and a couple others are going to take a victory lap here as the rest of them come down pit road. We're going to take a look. Here's your official race results. Daniel Voiles, Bobby Frazier, Reggie Fogelman have a couple of rookies starting in the top 10 for the Daytona 500. As I'm going to save the results. Well, Daniel Voiles gonna come down pit road, turn it to the garage, get ready to go to victory lane later after dual race number 2, when they both celebrate their victories. So speaking of dual race number 2, we're gonna take a quick commercial break as we get things set up, and we'll be right back with the command of fire engines for dual race number 2.
Time. Please welcome your Grand Marshal, Vice President and General Manager of Global Retail and Services for BRP and the Can-Am brand, Sandy Scullion.
Drivers, start your engines!
Drivers getting strapped in and ready for dual race number 2. Here, this will set the outside of the field for the Daytona 500. These drivers get up onto the racing track. 23 of Nathan Ormond. The 23 of Nathan Ormond has secured the second position in the Daytona 500. No matter where he finishes today, he will, barring a mechanical problem, start second in the Daytona 500. Alongside him is Jose Mills in the 18. Then you got Roberto Crown Jr. and Seth Cole making up row 2. The starting grid, which I probably interrupted right that, is either going or has finished, coming across your screen. And we're getting ready for yet another 20-lap race. Here at Daytona. Hoping that this time around it should be a decently clean race. 20 laps. This will set the outside of the front row. Our Busch Clash winner is in this field, starting towards the rear. The 41 of Jonathan Zorline. Coming off of turn number 4 at 70 miles per hour, we are getting ready to start dual race number 2. Pace car is in, drivers in the restart zone. Green flag is out. We're underway in duel number 2. It's going to take them a little bit to get up to speed. The 23 is going to go to the outside lane, which proved the dividend in the last race. But it's going to be Roberto Crown Jr. with more help on the inside lane that's going to grab the lead. That is Anthony McCurry behind that 16 car. Now he's going to go to the inside, being pushed by rookie Madeline Crenshaw and Henry Sanford. No outside lane formed up right now, so that entire inside lane is gonna be the place to be. Here comes rookie Madeline Crenshaw to the inside of McCurry, but it's gonna be McCurry that leads the first lap. Now Crenshaw gonna be put to the middle lane. Here is no outside. As here comes Henry Sanford being pushed by Charlie Buxton. 22 is going to go to the outside, going to try to block the momentum that the outside lane is going to have. Going to open the door for Charlie Buxton to go to the inside in that Rick Ware Racing car. Here they come across the line, leading the lap again will be the 51 this time by. Don't count out the outside lane, though. These drivers racing more clean this time than the first group did. In the first group, those guys are going 3-4 wide and wrecking, and at the end of the first lap, these guys a little bit more calm, keeping it to just 2 wide for right now. Now Henry Sanford with a good run with being pushed by Madeline Crenshaw on the outside. Sanford's going to get complete control of the lead, and he's now going to try to block 2 lines. As they come through the corner, Jose Mills fall into the back. Going to try to keep a strategy just like Seth Cole. Seth Cole in the back right now. He tends to try to keep it back there. Keepers to try to keep his car out of trouble. Maddie Crenshaw now clear. Her nickname is Maddie. Her full name is Madeline. So you might hear me go back and forth between Maddie and Madeline, but she's now clear for second spot, coming up behind the 22. We'll see if she'll make a move on him going into the corner, but I think she might have had to back off a little bit. So she's going to have to be content running second for right now. That is Zachary Fitzwater in the 4 car behind these two. He was the runner-up in the Daytona 500 last season to Cole Deaver, who almost won the first dual race. But it's the number 22 AAA Ford Mustang of Henry Sanford that has the lead right now. And look at the 4 car dive underneath the 7 with the momentum. Now the 22 is going to run the middle lane in between them two to try to take away one's momentum. The 4 car is going to have the momentum as he has the 45 of Benjamin Miles behind him. And that's going to allow the 22 to kind of pull away a little bit. As now here comes Trent Dunham. Trent Dunham to the inside, making it 3 wide. Now these drivers are beginning to get more racy. And Seth Cole and Jose Mills know that and are going to continue to stay towards the back of the pack. We've got 15 laps to go. And as we said before, here comes our Clash winner, Jonathan Zorline, in that 41 car for Stuart Haas Racing. 3 wide for the lead now. That's going to allow the 22 to keep that bit of a gap lead he's got. Trent going to pull up in front of the 4 car. We'll see if Fitzwater can push Trent up to the 22. Not any good after that. The outside lane pretty much died out there, but Zornline able to get second place away from everybody else. That's Jessica Shelton in the 10 car up here now. She desperately needs a good finish to get a better starting spot as she qualified dead last. But Kyle Matthews up here now, battling for second place. Trent Dunham, Kyle Matthews, Jessica Shelton, these household favorite names qualified really poorly in Daytona 500 qualifying. Still leading the 22. The middle and outside lanes are not giving up the spot as here comes Qualls. James Qualls on the inside, trying to get up position. Now Kyle Matthews will run up to the outside lane where most of the momentum is at, and I believe Kyle Matthews now almost clear for second as he's going to stay to the outside. 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. I think Qualls might have just got cleared. We'll see. Still keeping an eye on the 5 here. We're going to watch this. It looks like Qualls is clear now for second spot. We'll see what happens. Can he run down the 22? He's going to go to the outside, try to block the runoff of, I believe that's the 38 of Trey Wright, and see if he can't try to use the momentum. Still side by side for second. Both of the Chevrolet racing cars. That's Roberto Crown Jr. and Anthony McCurry on the inside, those Chevys. Different teams, almost the same sponsors. Roberto Crown Jr. has officially cleared for second. We'll see if he can run down this 22 car. With halfway this time by, coming to 10 laps to go. The 8 cars pulled clear as well. The 8 car drafting up to the back of the 16. The 8 gonna make a dive for the inside. 10 laps to go at Daytona. Caution-free dual race number 2 already for them. Look at these drivers jockeying for position, trying to get a finishing result that will result in them starting the Daytona 500 in a better spot. Seth Cole working his way up here. He's right behind James Qualls on the inside lane. That number 24 Exalta Chevrolet, Rick Hendrick. He's got a teammate up here in Kyle Matthews who's stuck on the outside lane right now. Cole Baker behind Seth Cole right now. So it could be Seth Cole Baker Motorsports reunion right there if those two decide they want to work together. Trent Dunham is just right behind him. They got both of the 23XI cars in this race, and they're not really close to working with each other. One's on the outside, one's on the inside. Anthony McCurry still trying to get around Henry Sanford, but it's Henry Sanford right now that's leading the way. It's not very easy to pass. Here comes Colin Cropley in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs, rookie this season. He's trying to get up here and get into the mix. He's going to try to go underneath the 8 car, but the 8 car throws a block. Qualls officially trying to clear for 4th, and I think he'll be able to do that if he can slide up in front of the 16. Staying right where the draft is. Now he gets up in front of where the 16 car is. There's about a car length, about 2 car length gap. Now the 16 going to go to the inside. Colin Cropley going to go to the inside of the 8 car. And the 22 is going to stay right in the middle of them. Jose Mills back there says it's not time to move just yet. 22 leads the lap. 3 wide again for second place. That's going to allow the 22 car to pull ahead. The 16 car takes over second. He's going to move up in front of the, I believe that is the 19 machine. Now the 16 is going to try to use the momentum, but look at the inside. Couple of Stuart Haas Racing teammates. That's the 41 and the 10 car working together in a sandwich in between Trent and Madeline Crenshaw. 6 laps to go in dual race number 2. Oh, we got a battle for the lead here. Here comes Roberto Crown Jr. to the inside of the 22 of Henry Sanford. Neither car has drafting help. It's all going to be about momentum. He's got a side draft at 22. Look at the 41 car. Pushed by his teammate. Will he stay to the inside? 41's going to stay to the inside as the 10 car comes up. 5 laps to go. And I meant to say the 16, sorry. 5 laps to go at Daytona. Jonathan Zorline looking to be pushed to the lead by Jessica Shelton, and he will. Our Busch Clash winner is now leading the race with Madeline Crenshaw and Jessica Shelton, 2 of our female drivers working together. Our third female driver with Allie Reen is on the pole for the 500. 3 wide for the racing lead now. The Spire Motorsports Chevrolet of Madeline Crenshaw to the very inside of the racetrack. We'll see what happens as they come to the line. Look at the outside lane, get the run. Coming through the line, it was going to be Maddie Crenshaw leading that lap, and if that was going to be for the finish, Madeline Crenshaw would have won. Now Maddie gets put up to the middle lane as here comes Ben, no, I'm having a stroke, hold on. That is Zachary Fitzwater coming to the inside. Cole Baker right behind him. Madeline Crenshaw should get the push on the outside lane. Cole Baker now trying to make a third lane on the inside. The female drivers on the outside. Spire Motorsports at the front of the pack and at the back of the pack. Now the 18 of Jose Mills gets going here. Look at the run the outside line is getting, but it's going to be Cole Baker leading that lap with 2 laps of racing to go. Excuse me, 3 laps to go. Look at these drivers. They know it's go time. It is time for them to get going. The 43 of Cole Baker going to be pushed by Nathan Ormond to the race lead. Now the 43 is should be able to control 3 lanes of traffic, as this is usually what happens when they're 3 wide for second place. But instead, the 23 is going to be able to get the run to the inside. Kyle Matthews pushing Nathan Ormond in the 23 car. Look at the battling going on here. On the outside lane, it's going to be probably Cole Baker to lead the lap. No, it was the 23. 2 laps to go. Back to the lead now. Our outside pole sitter, that's the 23. He doesn't have to be up here, but he is. And look at else who's up here too. That's Seth Cole on the inside line. To the outside, here comes Kyle Matthews being pushed by Trent Dunham and James Qualls, as these drivers are coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go in dual race number 2. Kyle Matthews now in the preferred outside lane. We'll see if it's going to come into effect. Trent Dunham now going to try to go up the middle. But it's Charlie Buxton in the 51 car pushed by Seth Cole that's going to have the race lead. And now he's going to go up the track to block the outside lane run. And that could be all she wrote. Trent blocking, or the 51 car blocking Trent's momentum now. No, now they're 3 wide for the race lead going through turns 3 and 4. Look at Trent trying to get pushed through the middle. Through the trial will come into the checkered flag. Dual race number 2 is going to belong to Trent Dunham. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. Trent Dunham wins dual race number 2 in a last lap move. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe what we have just saw. Ladies and gentlemen, Trent Dunham will start 4th in the Daytona 500, but it was the middle lane, and I believe James Qualls, that he owes that to. Qualls pushing Trent Dunham to the victory here in dual race number 2. Half of these cars coming down, the other half, I guess, deciding they want to take a bit of a victory lap here, so as they come down pit road. We're going to look at our results here. Trent Dunham. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I am at a loss for words here. And it looks like, unfortunately, Jessica Shelton, who had a good run going, unfortunately finishes dead last. Thus, she will start dead last, exactly where she qualified. But I mean, look at this: Trent Dunham, Charlie Buxton, and James Qualls says they tied for second place, but they're giving the edge to giving the edge to Charlie Buxton. So that means Qualls will be third, Seth Cole fourth, Trey Wright in fifth, Kyle Matthews sixth, Jose Mills seventh, Nathan Ormond eighth, Anthony McCurry ninth, and Colin Cropley in the 10th position. Cole Baker 11th, Henry Sanford 12th, Christina Bell 13th, Zachary Fitzwater 14th. Jonathan Zorline 15th, Benjamin Miles 16th, Maddie Crenshaw 17th, Roberto Crown Jr. 18th, and Jessica Shelton 19th. And that's going to do it here for Daytona. Speed Week race, well, I guess it is race number 2, technically, because qualifying isn't really a race, but day number 3 done here at Daytona, which means the next up is going to be the Daytona 500. So that's going to be fun to watch for all these drivers here. Congratulations go out to the winners of the dual races today, as they will start 3rd and 4th in the Daytona, and they're in the Daytona 500 respectively from their dual wins, and then so on down the list. It's been an absolutely amazing day. It's been 82 degrees today, so it's been a hot but fair spring day here in Florida. My name is Michael Norman, the official voice of the Budweiser All Pro Series, thanking you guys for joining us here, and we'll see you for the great American race. Until we meet again.